Hey guys, it's Tina, the FAFSA Guru, and today I want to talk to you about 3 tips for scholarship searching. We just entered the busiest scholarship deadline season of the year, January through April. Now, there are scholarships available year-round. However, these 4 months are the busiest 4 months for scholarship deadlines. So this is the time of year that seniors in high school and students in college and even juniors in high school should start searching for scholarships. Now, scholarships are a separate source of free money offered by different organizations based on you meeting certain criteria. So this is money that's separate from the FAFSA, separate from the CSS profile. These would be scholarships that you're applying for individually. The key is they take time and effort. So a lot of students miss the boat on this because they don't spend the time and effort searching and applying for them. And it's free money. And it is true that a lot of scholarship money goes unused every single year because of this. So 3 tips. First tip is you have to stay organized. I recommend setting up a Gmail account specifically for scholarship searching, so you can go in, you can check that Gmail account, and you're going to start getting a lot of emails once you start giving scholarship organizations that information. And you don't want your personal inbox to get bombarded because that will happen. In addition to the Gmail account that you want to set up, I would recommend setting up a Google spreadsheet or a table in a Word document or an Excel sheet or something to help keep you organized, where when you come across a scholarship and find it, you can copy and paste the information, the URL, along with the scholarship amount and the deadline into this document to help keep you organized. Because you have to sift through so many scholarships that once you click out of it, it might be hard to find again. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is you have to be consistent in searching and applying for them. You can't just go apply for a handful of scholarships and expect that you're going to get that money. That's not the way that it works. With scholarships, you have to devote some time weekly and consistently in applying for them and searching for them. So my recommendation is an hour to an hour and a half every single week you should be spending searching for scholarships. Now, I know this feels like a lot for students that are in high school and also in college, but you can break it up. You can do 20 minutes here, 20 minutes there, so it feels a little bit more manageable. But be consistent, especially in this January through April to May time frame. You want to be applying for them. Third tip is know where to look for scholarships. Anyone, and most people actually starting out with this process, will go to Google and just do a general search term that says scholarships, and that's not going to get you very far, except for extremely frustrated. So there's a few tips and tricks for searching Google that you might find a little helpful. One is put another word in there besides scholarship. So maybe it's your academic major. Maybe you're studying psychology. Search psychology, the plus sign, and then scholarships. And that'll pull up a list of results specifically for psychology majors. Or search for scholarships for students graduating such and such a high school. Whatever high school you're graduating from, put in there, and if you search that, you're going to pull up a bunch of resources specifically for students at your high school. So keep your searches more focused, put some keywords and terms in there. You can search by the county you live in. There's all sorts of different ways you can search for scholarships. And then probably just a little resource I'll give for you, a little golden nugget. One of my favorite is scholarships.com. I send a lot of my families here for searching. They have a great search directory up at the top. If you click on it, it lists scholarships by all sorts of different categories. And you click on the category you want to look for, and then you just have to sift through and decipher which ones you're eligible to apply for. That's really the most tedious part, is actually reading the descriptions and making sure you're eligible to apply for them. So that's tip number 3. For those of you that are interested, I do provide a couple of scholarship services. One is a 45-minute personalized session for students and families to kind of teach them all the ins and outs of the scholarship search process, tips and tricks and resources, and kind of set you on your way to search in an efficient manner so you're not spinning your wheels. I have a lot of families that take advantage of that. And then the other service I provide is where I specifically search for the scholarships for you. So I have an in-depth questionnaire that I have the student fill out that asks a lot of information that I would need. And then I spend my time searching and finding scholarships that you can apply for. For every hour I spend doing that, I guarantee 5 solid and reliable scholarship resources for you to apply for. It's super tedious, and I've been doing it for a long time. Even when I'm the one searching, it takes me some time to sift through all those descriptions. So if you're interested, check out my website, thefafsaguru.com. Be sure to follow me on my Facebook page, and I have a great new texting program you might be interested in where I'm sending out a lot of information, my newsletter, tips, things just to keep you on top of financial aid and different things going on. You can subscribe by texting keyword FAFSA Guru, all one word, that's FAFSA Guru, to the number 85100. So subscribe and start getting all the great information that I send out. Thanks so much for listening, and happy scholarship searching.